What's going on, y'all? So I've decided that I want to document my trading journey. I've been documenting it on my Facebook and Instagram for about probably about 3 to 4 months now. Okay, hold on. Before I get into that, let me back up. Let me introduce myself. My name is Tiara. I'm a 7-year day trader. And when I say 7 years, y'all, they don't mean that I've been profitable for those whole 7 years, because Lord knows this has been a wild ride, like a roller coaster. So from the beginning, I'm gonna just start from the beginning to kind of tell my story or whatever, my background. This is pretty much like my introduction video. So 7 years ago, I was introduced to IML. I know all my traders out there know about IML. And I'm not gonna badmouth them or anything like that, because honestly, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't know anything about trading Forex. So I started my journey. I stayed with them for maybe like a year until, and I was seeing some profit. I did make like a $2,000 withdrawal, but it was inconsistent. So y'all know how it is when you first starting out. It's like that beginner's luck. I would catch some trades, some good setups or whatever, not really knowing what I'm doing, using a harmonic scanner, trading with some of the teachers or whatever on there, and catching a bag every now and then. But for the most part, I would go back because I'm over leveraging, I'm not using proper risk management, and I would just blow my account. I did that back and forth, kept studying for like the next so I left IML and I started joining, other groups, hopped on YouTube, got too much information from YouTube. So it was kind of hard to dissect everything that I was gaining from those videos, because I was just all over the place. So about maybe like 5 years I did it, y'all. Bought courses, still, making profit here and there, but for the most part, I was just either breaking even or just giving my money back to the market, just blowing accounts. So I'll say, okay, let me say this. The thing is, I never gave up. I would take breaks every now and then, like maybe if I blow an account, I would take like a month or two off to get my money back up, get my capital back up, so I can get another, put money into another account. Now, I don't really believe in prop firms. I tried one and the rules are crazy. It's too crazy for me. When I make profit, I want to be able to withdraw it right then. So I've always used a live account. I did do a prop firm. I can't even remember the name. I don't even remember which one I used because it was so long ago. I passed the challenge, but once I got my funded account, man, I blew that thing like the next day. But okay, so back to my live accounts. I always trade live accounts. And just, man, I probably put over $20,000 into trading. But, I tell people all the time that you have to treat trading like a college course. You have to at least put a couple years into it before you can expect something to, to start seeing profits and stuff like that. Now, my thing was, I was stubborn. I wasn't disciplined. I was very, very impatient. So that's why it took me so long to get to the point where I'm at today. Now, I'm consistently profitable. That doesn't mean that I don't lose trades. I do lose. I still lose, but I have the discipline and the proper risk management now that on my losing days, sometimes, now I ain't gonna lie, I have some days where I do some stupid stuff. I'm not gonna lie. And my L's be bigger than what they should be. Y'all know how that is. But for the most part, I'm making my profit. I'm sticking to my rules, my trading rules. If I don't see a proper setup, I don't get in the trade. So right now, I learned, shout out to my boy, Trades by Side. I use his ICC strategy. Indication, correction, continuation. On the higher time frames, I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of that too, after I finish this intro or whatever. So I started studying him like maybe a couple months ago when he first got on YouTube. He got a free course, y'all, and he don't sell anything. That's why I love him so much, and that's why I'm like, man, I respect this man so much, because he's out here just putting value out into the world, helping millions of people, millions of traders get to where they want to be, and he has definitely helped me. So I appreciate you. But so I use ICC on the higher time frames. I use the 1 hour and 4 hour, and I enter on the 15-minute. And then I also, so recently, like maybe a couple of weeks ago, I had already knew about supply and demand, but I started watching, I think her name is Camellia. I know she's her trading journal on YouTube. So I saw how simple she broke down supply and demand on the lower time frames. So I started doing that like a couple of weeks ago. And when I tell you, I made so much money doing that. I'm gonna have to show y'all. But yeah, so I'm gonna stop. Let me stop talking y'all heads off. Let me show y'all something real quick. Let me show. So on gold today. So I missed like, oh my goodness, look, I'm about to have an opportunity. Hold on, let's look at this. Oh, it just hit my alert. Now if we don't tap into that zone, I'm not gonna get in it. This is a supply and demand on the 5-minute. But matter of fact, let's hop on the chart real quick. Let's hop on the chart. Alright, so let's hop on the charts real quick so I can show y'all. And look, man, I done missed so many moves today. Now, this is the 5-minute chart. And on the 5-minute chart, I use supply and demand from my girl, Camellia. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. Her trading journey on YouTube. So, and I also use ICC Trades by Side on the higher time frame. So, I missed this move right here. It happened at 2 a.m. Let me go to a higher time frame so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Delete this. Now, this move right here, I missed it. Now we were in, same for this one. We were in a range right here. So you have your support, which is your floor, and you have your resistance, which is your ceiling. So with ICC on the higher time frames, what we're waiting on, if the market is in between the support and resistance, is ranging up and down, we're waiting on a break. It broke out. That's the indication. It's indicating, letting you know where the market wants to go next. Then, so you don't get in on this breakout. You don't buy right here. All my FOMO traders, you do not buy right here. You wait for a pullback, which is your correction. A lot of people call it retest. So what was resistance is now support. It doesn't go back below the what now is support. And you get in for the correction. That's it. So I missed that one. Let me go back down to the 15-minute. Right here. Now, if you wanted to take this trade, I would have got in when it came back above here, because this is your buy zone. This is where your buyers are sitting. You know, above this support, you're going to buy back up at least to here. So we would put our long position here, target the previous high, and you'll put your stop loss right below here, this zone here. And it's a small stop. And that's a 1 to 3. That's a good day. So how I tried to take advantage of this morning, using my demand, And I missed out on, man, so many trades, y'all. But it's all good. You live to trade another day. You ain't got to trade every day. When it came up, let's see, right here, I missed it right here. So we had this impulsive move. Now let me delete this. What you want to do for your supply and demand setups on the 5-minute, whatever time frame you're doing it on, it works on all time frames, but whatever time frame you're doing it on, you want to stick to that time frame for the whole setup. So delete this so you can see me actually drawing it out and everything. So what you want to see is, you see this impulsive move, you wait on a pullback, and you see another impulsive move, break of structure. We broke this level right here. We broke it. So you want to mark up your demand zone. Your demand zone is the last bearish candle before that impulsive move, including wicks and all, y'all. So you draw that rectangle out. That's your demand zone. What you're waiting on is for the market to come back and tap into that zone. As long as it doesn't break below here, you're good to enter for a buy. And it just happened over and over and over. Now, this one was the perfect one. This is the one I was waiting on. I had woke up 5 this morning. I was getting my kids dressed for school, getting them ready or whatever. I got back home. Once I saw that we broke structure here, we broke this, we broke it. So I came, I drew up my demand zone, that last bearish candle that happened before the impulsive move. And look at this. Clean setup. It tapped into that zone and it just took off. And if I would have took this, if I wasn't asleep, I would have got in. Like, I would have got in right here. Not even gonna lie to you. I would have had my stop loss below here, below the zone. Because if it breaks the zone, then the trade is invalid. Like, it's gonna go bearish. Or it's gonna at least come down some and then go back up. Because that happened to me last week as well. It hit my stop loss and then it continued to go in my direction. But with this one, boom. You want to take it back to where the previous high was. So actually here. So it's almost a 1 to 2. You can say, yeah, it's a 1 to 2. It got up there. And then it just happens over and over and over. Break of structure. Demand zone. It didn't quite get all the way there, but it got there. So you could have taken this one as well. Again, break of structure. Like, it just happens over and over. So this is the one that I am, delete that alert. This is the one that I'm waiting to play out now. Because you see, we broke structure. Your demand is a big demand zone. But if we can come back down and tap into it and we hold, we don't go below this demand zone, I may take it during Asian session. Because for some reason, for me, Asian session is so smooth. Like, I don't know. They say stay out of the market during Asian session, but to each his own. Like, Asian session been paying me good lately. Like last night, on my live personal account, I made like $390 in 15 minutes. And then on one of my other accounts, I made like $596. So $900 something within 16 minutes, 15 minutes. Off of just this simple strategy. Supply and demand. Supply and demand is where it's at. Later on, like maybe in the next couple of videos, I'll start trying to break some of it down. But I just want y'all to see, like, okay, if I'm waiting on this play now. So if it comes back down here, tap into my my zone. I'm not putting my stop all the way down here. I'm not doing that's just too much. I would probably place it, maybe give it 10 points, give it a little breathing room, or wait first to see if it's gonna come down into it and then take it. But I would be I'll be coming right back up here. This would be my TP. And every time I put a TP, of course it goes higher, but I'm not trying to catch the whole move. I just want a little piece of the pie. A little piece of the pie. If gold can dump a little bit, I want to get in and get a position trade. Just hold it, because they talking about gold is going to 5,000, 6,000. I know people that's position trading right now. They got in like man, all the way down, went 3,000 somewhere, and they up 80K, 100K, 200K, like just holding the trade. Like people that made millions off of gold these last couple of weeks because gold's been rallying. So, but we never know when it's gonna turn around. But right now, I'm just, man, these moves, these small moves, is paying out. So I'm gonna keep my eye on this right here, see if we tap back down into the zone. But other than that, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe. Continue to follow me on my journey. If you're on your own trading journey, listen, do not give up. Don't quit. I don't care how long it takes you. I've been in this game for 7 years. I'm just now really, within this year, really starting to become consistently profitable. Meaning, I'm actually now making withdrawals. Like my L's are not so big. Like with the risk management, I'm disciplined with my risk management now. Just being consistent, just staying patient. Don't rush into the market. Don't be a rush to get into the market. All you're going to do is lose your money. Wait on the proper A+ setups. Sit on your hands. Get off the charts if you need to. Like, just sit on your hands and just study. There's no need to rush into the market. The market is going to be here forever. You're going to have plenty of setups every single day. You're going to have opportunities every day. Don't rush into it. Trust me, I've blown several accounts. I probably done put about $20,000 into the markets. Like the markets just ate it up. Blown account after blown account because I wasn't actually taking my time. And as a trader, you got to work on yourself, your mindset, your psychology. So instead of trying to rush into the markets every day, I don't turn on no Netflix, and I watch it every now and then. But for the most part, on my TV, you're gonna see YouTube. I'm watching Trades by Sai, her trading journal, just Tony Sniper. Like I'm just watching different people. I'm watching mindset videos, psychology, just getting my mind right, trying to stay grounded, stay disciplined. Because for one, I'm never gonna give up on trading. I've seen what it's done just in these last couple months, like the changes that it has made. It has brought a major impact, like even not just on the charts, not just from making profit, but outside of that, outside of trading, just other aspects of my life. Like I see my patience have gotten so much better, my discipline and all of that. So, man, just never give up. Stay locked in, because giving up isn't an option. What you gonna do? Just continue to working at 9 to 5 for the rest of your life, going to a job day in and day out, knowing you hate being there. Like, why not just get this skill down that can change your life? Like, you can quit your 9 to 5. Once you get this down, get your account up, man, have some breathing room, have some money set to the side. You can quit your job and do this full time, and that's what I'm working on now. So, man, I just thank God for where I'm at right now. I'm grateful for the journey. I'm embracing the journey. And if nobody believes in you, I believe in you. Let's go to the top together. That's all I'm saying. But y'all stay tuned for the next video. I appreciate y'all. Again, make sure you like and subscribe. And I'll see y'all next time. God bless you. All right, y'all, so I just had to come back on because not even an hour later, that trade, if you can see it, y'all, it played out. I hopped in it, a quick 900 and I think 28. Let me see. I got the receipts now. 928. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, look at that. 928 for the day off that small move, off a simple demand move. It's too easy, y'all. Too easy. I'm grateful, but I just had to hop on here and show y'all that real quick, that it works. It really works. Y'all be blessed.